hit him with a solid 1-2 that was kind of like effective. He didn't see some, also him with a good hook that was kind of blinding. He didn't possibly see. But, I feel like I never got to a real point till I can get into my bag like I wanted to. Truly.
Jermell, how did you feel about this experience in the super middleweight division? And after your rest, who's next?
I'm going back down to 154, so that's going to be major. I can do it. I can make the weight easy. And the experience was amazing. It was cool. I appreciate fans of boxing, period. But you got to get your hats off to the Mexican fans that support boxing and come out to shows like this. I never want to leave out my African American fans because my American fans, period. I just want to say you can't leave them out because they come out just as well as the Mexican fans. They're just one is crazier than the other.
Jermell.
Yeah.
So back here, Akhi from BoxingScene.com. Jermell, at the higher weight that you were tonight, did you feel sluggish or anything, or how did you feel when you were moving around the ring?
A little tad bit. I'm used to moving around much larger, of course, but it was fine. I moved around. I was just trying to, follow my game plan to my coaches, and a part of that was, really coming forward, but moving around was a part of the game plan too. But I felt the weight, of course.
Jermell, over here. Congratulations on your effort. Given you've said you're going back to 154, you've got 3 of the belts in that division. Is the obvious fight to make the winner of Tim Tszyu and Brian Mendoza?
I just follow the plans and I fight whoever. Obviously, we can see. It's about being great, and I'm already a legend in boxing. Hopefully, y'all put me in the Hall of Fame. I don't know who the hell controls that, but I deserve it. And possibly if I come back to 154, I'll just listen to my coaches, let them tell me what to do next, and I'm on it.
Would you like to become undisputed again, though, at 154?
Of course, but it's about fighting the best fights and making the most money at this point in my life and career. So fighting, Brian Mendoza or Tszyu, who got an Australian fan base, it's just not as satisfying to me sometimes. But like I said, I listen to my coaches, follow the plans of my management, and go from there.
Jermell, Ernesto Amador from Lopez War Boxeo, and the same question please for Johan Guzman. You mentioned that you can beat Canelo, that you are ready to beat his skills. Canelo's skills surprise you? Because Canelo mentioned it's different when you talk about me, or in the ring it's gonna be different. So Canelo's skills surprise you?
Personally, I don't want to say it surprised me. He showed his attention span was a lot thicker in the ring than it seems. I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know that game plan. But just watching his skills in the ring with me, I felt like I could have did a lot more than I did. So I've seen it before. I've been in the ring with a lot of different fighters, and I've seen people with, I've seen skills, and he has some great skills in the ring. You got to give it to him. I don't even know when the last time I even talked about his skills. That's just something that he needed to motivate himself. We here to fight, and I got him there to fight. It's as simple as that. So skills, everybody. If you at the top of your pound for pound, and you're one of the best fighters in the world, you gotta have some type of skills. So did I not believe in his skills? Shit, I don't know when I didn't believe in his skills. I don't care about that. I don't believe in nobody's skills. I think I'm the best fighter in the world. I still think that right now. So I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
Hey, Jermell, right here. Dan Rayfield.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I wondered. It seemed like you obviously got behind it a whole early. No doubt about that. So I wonder at what point in the fight did you realize this is not going how I wanted it to go, and at some point I'm going to have to radically change the plan and maybe try to sell out a little bit or whatever, because it just didn't ever really seem to happen.
Yeah, it didn't. sucks. In the second round, Coach Derek let me know, like I slipped up on that round, and I lost the second round, and I was like, damn. So I just never got to a point where I can make the fight more to a point where they could put a little bit of pressure on his team, a little bit more pressure on him as well. So that's part of it.
So the other question I had then was, and maybe I missed this before I came in, when he dropped you, it was the 7th round.
Yeah.
What kind of power did he have, and did that make you reticent to try to sell out the rest of the fight because you might get caught with something huge coming back?
Nah, I don't know what you mean by sellout.
Just like go for it, not wildly and recklessly, but just go and do what you can do and try to really
just
pick up the pace.
No sellout period whatsoever. It was just about continuing to just fight the way you fight and try to optimize everything that the coaches say and hurry up and get it done. And so it was a flash. It was like a shot I didn't see, and I regrouped myself. I gave myself a chance to regroup, but I thought like, okay, now we got to go back and win the next 2 rounds because I know when it's an 8-10 round.
Thank you.
Jermell, over here.
I can't find
Muhammad Mubarak with EUR1.com.
Hello, Mom.
Throughout the fight, it seemed to be a habit that he had of putting you in a headlock and trying to get rough with you. Did it bother you any time? Any of those tactics?
No, I don't think so. I think no. I do remember the headlock a few times. Matter of fact, every time I kind of got in that position, I felt that he's a clever fighter.
Do you think that maybe if you were a little more aggressive throughout the fight,
I can steal that from him in the future?
what do you think that if you could have been more aggressive than you were throughout the fight?
I could have, yeah. I could have been more aggressive, honestly.
Jermell, to your right.
Yeah.
Francisco Salazar, Ring Magazine. One of the game plans that Al Bernstein focused on for Canelo was putting off the ring. Do you think that maybe that was one component that maybe worked against you, that he cut off the ring more quicker, more sooner than you expected him to do?
No, I actually thought that, you from Ring Magazine, boxing, leading a squared circle, I felt like I was rotating pretty well, getting around, and I was able to catch a lot of shots with my gloves. So I did rotate well. It was just about, my attack when it came down to after I rotated and got out of the shot, or blocked the shot, my return was my issue in my aggressiveness of going forward.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Time for just 2 more, and then we'll let Jermell.
Jermell Charlo, Steve Equidano, Carolina Sportsman. Congratulations on a great performance, great effort. Can you clarify what's going on with the WBO? I know you were going to be undisputed for this fight. They said they were going to ship you afterwards. Just what's going on?
Is the WBO in the room at all? Is there any representative for the WBO?
They're not going to say it.
I mean, they have to, right? I mean, this is a big fight. This is, I don't know, truthfully, I would like to talk with somebody from the WBO and see what kind of issues they can resolve. I don't know if they already made their decision or whatever they made, but that was already taken from me from the beginning before the fight, and that sucks. Part of life, and a part of I gotta just continue to roll with the punches. But Jermell Charlo will never get the fair end of the stick. I gotta go and fight for mine. But I believe that moving up to 2 weight classes to fight for undisputed and continue to stay active. And of course, I wasn't active for a year because I was off with a hand injury. And from the moment that my hand got injured, the fight got canceled. Whatever happened, the WBO sent me letters, from like 30 letters, and had me going back and forth to the doctor, randomly just having to prove to them that MRIs and CAT scans and CT scans and X-rays and any time that they wanted to, they must really, got a relationship with the people in Australia. So, and that's okay with me. And I just gotta continue to be a champion and continue to fight and you know, bars none. Put my heart on the line every time I get in there. Yeah.
Jermell,
Oh.
Lance Butler, PPV.com. I wanted to ask you, I know you talked about this in the ring, Terence Crawford, does that make all the sense in the world for your next fight?
Yeah, you know, Terence Crawford could be on the radar. I think he already probably been on Twitter, you know, like lip wrestling with the internet, just to get some clout, some fans, and it's fine, you know. But you know, he's a champion. He's great at what he do, and you know, my brother Earl got to get it on with him, and Earl won his lip back. So, and that's what boxing is about. So for the next few years, or in due time, you guys will be completely entertained. And maybe I'll talk a little bit more shit, because that's what y'all want from me. Because Terence Crawford is talking shit, so they're gonna bring out a different animal in me. But I don't know which animal.
Jermell, thank you. Back here. Thank you very much. Terrific promotion. Appreciate all your hard work.
Hey, shout out to Floyd. You came in and showed me some love. Wonderful. You know, I gotta let y'all see the great, you know, come around to that.
Floyd Mayweather.
All right, I guess I'm out. Lies only for life.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Floyd Mayweather, undefeated, TBE. I'd like you to take to the podium. Tell us